let's look at two real corporate stories, examples of effective storytelling. Nike and Airbnb, they tell stories extraordinarily well. If you look at an older version of this, also you'll see other one, Burt's Bees. They have a fabulous thing on their corporate story, and they tell a wonderful story, and people love it. But let's focus in on Nike and the Airbnb. There's a lot of successful stories in companies, and we're going to explore the two of these to see how powerful they were. You've seen different aspects of it because they've been around a long time and they make billions of dollars in sales every single year. So let's see how they connect with the audiences. Probably the most iconic campaign out there that happened over the last multiple decades is "Just Do It." And it really is effective. It resonates. Nike is basically a shoe company. And if you look at what Nike is, Nike designs shoes, they sell shoes, but they don't make the shoes. Just in case you want to know, that's their business model. They're a brilliant marketing company, and they make some of the best designs of running shoes on planet Earth and other items, but they don't actually make that. They farm that all out because they focus in on their very best thing, and they have a fabulous marketing campaign. The Just Do It, it's about determination. I will overcome obstacles. I will achieve greatness. I will overcome everything in my way to sit down there and reach that final tape. That's kind of what they push. So look on the Just Do It. Stop talking about it. People talk all the time. Do it, do it, do it, do it. That's kind of the chant that you have almost with every single coach out there in the process. If you ever played sports, they all say that their mouth gets stuck in the whole thing. Do it, do it, do it. And Nike just stole it. They put just in front of it, and that's how life happened. In 2022, the global revenue for Nike was $46+ billion. So that being said, it's enormous. They hold 38% of all the shoes on the market out there for athletics. You might say they have an awful lot of soul, and they like to tie things on. Yes, I know there's shoe jokes and they're pretty bad, but that's okay. You got the idea. So that being said, Nike is huge. They're enormous. And this campaign of Just Do It hasn't stopped. It is continuing, and they have different campaigns in the process, but on their campaign, they have a clear message. Do something and take action and pursue your goals, and Nike will help you get there. Okay, just do it. It doesn't say just do it and buy Nike shoes. It says you just do it. You see, they're not pushing their product. They're not pushing any services. They're pushing you to be you. You go out and do it. That's their message, and it's part of their storytelling element because you're the center of their story. The relatable characters, they feature athletes who embody perseverance, commitment, people that go out there and they shoot foul shots nonstop for weeks on end to sit down there and get it just right. They take pictures of them doing it, being diligent about their passion, about their livelihood, making certain that they're doing it the very best thing they can possibly do. Conflict resolution, they show the challenges, they show them falling down on courts, they show them doing this, but they keep at it nonstop. The aspect of the different, as the emotional appeal, the inspiration, the motivation, the sense of empowerment, that is all there. And they're not advertising the shoe in the process, they're advertising the people that are wearing their shoe. It's brilliant beyond belief. They have one of the best things. Here's a couple examples. They tap every single nationality out there. They put them in a pair of their shoes. They sit there and they show the struggle. They show them exhaustion. They show them falling down. They show them tripping. They're doing everything possible, and it's just do it, just do it. They have some of the superstars and even some of the small sports instead of the big sports. They show them. They target everything from here in the United States to a global perspective across the entire planet Earth. That is part of the aspect. They appeal to everybody. Now, that being said, they continually retell different Nike stories. It's timeless. It's a memorable brand identity. It's motivated millions to embrace an active lifestyle. They're selling an active lifestyle. And by the way, wear our shoes, or you'll be, and that'll help you be successful in your active lifestyle. They have an emotional connection with people across planet Earth. Our other one is Airbnb. It's a belong anywhere thing, and that's really sort of, you belong anywhere out there. It's a story of travel, cultural exchange, and belonging. It really is right now. It's a big platform operating in 191 different countries. There's 4 million plus Airbnb hosts and 6 million active listings on the platform. It's huge. It's enormous. It blew up starting in 2007, there's 100,000 cities worldwide that have listings in them. It started out with their own story. They're graduates of Rhode Island School of Design. They're broke, struggling to make themselves designers in San Francisco. They couldn't make ends meet. A conference showed up in town, and so they sat there. They blew up a bunch of air mattresses in the house. And they talked about they didn't want to go home, so they found a way to make money. By the time the convention was all there, they says features like the design library they created for their own inspiration. It was $80 a night to sleep on one of their air mattresses. It sold out, and that's how Airbnb, Air Bed and Breakfast, came to be overnight. And by the time it was all done, it became a worldwide aspect of it. Belong anywhere. Now, look at over here in the ads. Belong anywhere. That's off LinkedIn. On the right-hand side, you'll see the actual picture of a couple out there enjoying life together, doing an active lifestyle together. Did I mention together? Did I mention together? They really pushed the things. You can sit down and meet a friend. You can sit down and maybe have a deeper relationship by going out and enjoying someplace different. Here's another one. Oh, by the way, did you see the couple over here? They're pushing a romantic aspect of going out and seeing things. Did you see the Eiffel Tower, the iconic Eiffel Tower? We have Airbnbs there. You can belong anywhere. You can belong over here in a beautiful grass meadow. You can belong over here where you belong to be, over here in Paris. You can do this, you can do that. Yes, because we're Airbnb. We're in 131 countries across all of planet Earth. Yes, you belong anywhere because you can get there through Airbnb. You belong anywhere is what they're selling, except for the fact when you get there, you stay in Airbnb. So to highlight the message, promote inclusivity, cultural exploration, a sense of home, because Airbnb will make certain that you can be there. Relatable characters, you're showcasing hosts and guests from different backgrounds. They address the different kinds of challenge, find unique accommodations. They have some of the strange ones. They advertise some bizarre places to stay. Let's stay on top of a treehouse. Let's stay in the converted water tank. Seriously, they have ads like that. They want to have feelings of adventure, connection, in a global community, and you too can be part of it. It's transformed by people travel and experience new cultures. It's strengthened their brand by sitting there focusing on other cultures. They're not selling their brand. They're selling you experience something new through Airbnb. Pay attention to what the difference is. It's a big thing because this is what corporate storytelling is all about. It's fostered a sense of belonging and cultural understanding. And here are some of the things that we picked up here so far in this particular aspect of storytelling. Craft narratives around universal themes and values that everybody shares. Foster emotional connections, not the service, not the product, emotional connections. Use conflict and resolution that we all go through to engage and inspire, and align the stories with their brand's mission and values. So real corporate stories create the images of the audience that and enjoy the service and product in that aspect of it in the corporate story they're projecting. Visualize the joy and pain your product will go through, and then connect to the emotions of the people you hope will use your service or your product. Real corporate stories. Take care.